Good evening, guys. As you can see, it's nighttime. It's dark outside. I still got Brother Eli the dog. He's still outside. I gotta let him in after this video. God bless you guys. Hope you're doing good. Brother Benjamin, Grayson, Charlie, Melvin, and Carlos. Greetings, boys. How y'all doing? Sister Joyce, what's up? Been watching any videos lately? Sister Mona, haven't talked to you for a long time. Sister Tabitha, I know you've been busy as well, but God bless you. Sister Lisa, good to see you at church last night. You and your daughter, Courtney. And Sister Michelle, the British Rose, Sister Opal, Sister Deborah, if you ever watch these videos, long time no talk, sister, hope you're doing okay. It's Christian in training time, reading about the horses and their trainers and how we can apply this to our own walks. This is day 18. We're going to go to Proverbs chapter 15. They've only got a verse listed, but I figured let's read the whole chapter. Why not? I know Sister Joyce likes to read a lot of verses. She appreciates the fact that I do read a lot of verses. So let's get to it. Proverbs chapter 15, starting at verse 1. Lots of wisdom here. It says, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." Let's look at it. A soft answer, speaking softly, gentle tone, guys, turns away wrath. It avoids arguments and debates and all that stuff. But grievous words stir up anger. A lot of arguments and fighting starts because one person had the wrong tone when they were speaking. You could do a message on that alone. "The tongue of the wise uses knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools pours out foolishness. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness in it crushes the spirit. A fool despises his father's instruction." Did you hear that? "But he who regards reproof is prudent. In the house of the righteous is much treasure, but in the revenue of the wicked is trouble. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish does not do so. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight." So if you're walking righteously and you're praying to the Lord in faith according to his will, you are a delight to the Lord. Ever think of it that way? I don't think I really have. "The way of the wicked is an abomination." That's a harsh word. God despises it. It's absolutely disgusting for him to look at. "The way of the wicked is an abomination unto the Lord, but he loves him who follows after righteousness. Correction is grievous to him who forsakes the way." Isn't it interesting he says the way, because that's what Christianity would first be called, the way. "And he who hates reproof will die. Death and destruction are before the Lord, so how much more the hearts of the children of men? A scorner does not love one who reproves him, nor will he go to the wise. A merry heart makes a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. The heart of him who has understanding seeks knowledge, but the mouth of fools feeds on foolishness. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he who is of a merry heart has a continual feast. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure with trouble. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a fatted calf with hatred. A wrathful man stirs up strife, but he who is slow to anger appeases strife. The way of the slothful man is as a hedge of thorns, but the way of a righteous is made plain. A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly is joy to him who is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walks uprightly. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors they are established. A man has joy by the answer of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good it is. The way of life leads above the wise, that he may depart from Sheol below. The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but he will establish the border of the widow. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. We're on the home stretch now, guys. He who is greedy of gain troubles his own house, but he who hates bribes will live. The heart of the righteous studies to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours out evil things. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Don't forget, in the epistle of James, the prayers of the righteous man availeth much. The light of the eyes rejoices the heart, and a good report makes the bones healthy. The ear that hears the reproof of life abides among the wise. He who refuses instruction despises his own soul, but he who hears reproof gains understanding. And last verse, verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Okay, so they have the first verse there listed. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Let's see how it can apply to a horse and its trainer. Horses need praise. If the rider is the type that only punishes bad behavior while never giving the horse a pat and a good boy, the horse will respond in one of two ways. The eager to please horse will become a nervous wreck, chewing the bit, tilting the head, and constantly looking for the reward so he can relax. The more willful horse will become angry and frustrated. He will give up on trying to be good and start a fight instead. Now, some of you can probably see where this is going before we get to it. Humans need praise. This is the reason that the law was superseded by grace. The law gave stringent rules along with punishments, but rarely gave rewards. You hear that, guys? Why put yourself back under that law? You get few rewards for it. Grace is a reward all in itself, it says. People, like horses, will respond to the unbending law in the same two ways. Those who try hard to please a God that seems unpleasable will become neurotic and develop superstitions. The person who is more headstrong will become angry and frustrated, give up trying, and quit the whole religious thing altogether. I've seen people like this. They're being shot down way too much. They're so discouraged. They say, what's the point in trying? I'm not even going to come close to being good enough. Be careful how you speak to people. Encourage them. That's coming from me. We need to remember that God gives us salvation as a free gift. No good behavior on our part will ever earn it. The praise is there for the taking. All right, so I'll leave you with this. Encourage your brother and sisters. Sometimes instead of pointing things out and saying, no, you're doing that wrong. No, this is wrong. Look, here it is in the Word. Sometimes we like to hit people over the head with the Bible. Sometimes the best thing for you to do, and this is just a little free tidbit, sometimes the best thing for you to do to help correct somebody is just to be the shining example that others can follow. And then maybe they'll look and say, hey, maybe I need to be doing it that way. Because sometimes if you're trying to correct somebody all the time, they get discouraged. They chuck down their Bible and say, oh, this is just too hard. I can't do this. So don't discourage people. Uplift them. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next time.